Have you ever thought about the tremendous responsibility that we have as teachers?
OMG, don't do it. I don't recommend it. It will drive you insane.
Especially now that we have to prepare our students to be world citizens, global thinkers, give them the skills and attributes to be successful and flourish at the global level. Yeah, little Joey in your classroom not only has to be college and career ready, but also prepared for the world and to be successful in that world. And this problem isn't just a social studies problem, just like literacy isn't just an ELA problem, it's an everyone's problem. I understand we have a lot to do, and I understand that we have a lot of responsibility, so that is why today I'm going to give you 2 strategies. The first one, the 3 whys, and the second one, the how, else, and why. These strategies will help your students think on a global level and put routines in your classrooms that prepare your students to be a world citizen.
The greatest struggle that you're going to have getting your students to think globally is getting your students to think outside of their 10-mile radius and start thinking about this 360 perspective that we call the world, and making connections with what's happening across the world with what might be happening at home. So the 3 whys is a great strategy that you can utilize whenever you're talking about current events, things that are happening in the news, or maybe something that the students have just read about. And the 3 whys is basically, it is, why might this affect the world? Why might this affect the people around me, and why might this affect me? And by making that connection and breaking it down to different levels, they're going to eventually start to draw connections between what's happening on the other side of the world and what's happening in their world. Let's be honest, our students can be rude sometimes, but you know what? Sometimes they don't even know they're being rude. We ask them for their opinion, they give their opinion, and they aren't very nice about it. So the how, else, and why is a great strategy to utilize when you want your students to share their opinions, but to also kind of be culturally sensitive and aware of their audience, and so they're not hurting other people's feelings. So basically what you do is you ask the students to write down what their thoughts are, right? They make a statement, and then you ask them, how else can you write that statement and why? And so this starts allowing them to think about, who is their audience? Who are we going to be conversing with? Is it okay that I make this statement, or is there a better way that I can say it? Oftentimes this works great with peers, that way students can give feedback in terms of what they want to say, and this will ultimately create students that are culturally aware, students that are sensitive to other opinions, and students that are global thinkers. These 2 strategies, the 3 whys and the how, else, and why, will help your students become global thinkers. And it's just one less thing that you have to worry about in terms of planning for it, something you just implement right into your classroom. It will help develop your students to become global thinkers, world citizens, and you know what? Who says you can't change the world? You can start tomorrow.